Javier Torres, and you're listening to Leave It in the Ring Radio.
Leave It in the Ring here with Javier Torres. Javier, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Boxing since I was 9 years old. My dad got me involved because I was as a young kid I was a little active, like too hyper, and I was always like fighting at school and like with my brother and sister. So he wanted to calm me down a little bit, so he got me involved into boxing. We found a local club and then he took me there, and then like since I walked into the boxing gym that first day, ever since then it's been history, because I fell in love with the sport. And I mean, my goals are to qualify for the 2012 Olympics. I thank God for blessing me with the opportunity of W.S.B. because it's a great opportunity, I think, to make that transition from the Ams to the pros. And it's a great opportunity because I'm also going to be eligible to keep my Olympic status and qualify for the 2012 Olympics. And I want to be the first Mexican American to win a gold medal in the heavyweight division.
Now, a lot of people are talking about you like you might be, the next big thing coming up for the Mexicans, as a heavyweight. What do you feel about that?
I feel real proud because, my dad always told me to be proud of my heritage and to never forget where we come from, because when we were young, we struggled a lot, and then my dad showed me that if there's no struggle, there's no joy, and I'm just happy that I'm blessed to be Mexican American, and I'm blessed to carry that on my back, and I want to represent everybody well. I want to represent both my countries well, the Mexican American culture well, and I just want to be a role model for the future of tomorrow. I just want to be an inspiration for my family, and most of all, I want to do this for me because this is one of my goals. That I've been working at it since day one. I've been working real hard to get to where I'm at. I didn't get here just cause, or the reason I'm here is because I worked hard all my life.
In what ways do you think the LA Matadors is going to help you become a better pro, and it's going to help you better at the Olympics?
It's going to help me in a lot of ways. The LA Matadors are going to help me make that transition. Look, for example, right here, this is semi-pro considered. You're not going to find no bumps as opposed to being a professional boxer. You get to handpick your opponent. You call them 2 days in advance, 2-week notice, whatever. You're not in shape. You just go in there, you fight a bum, knock them out, you look good, build your record. Right here, man, every fight is going to be a hard fight. Every time you step into that ring, it's your life on the line, because everybody in here has got the same goal. Everybody wants to go to Olympics, and you just got to be willing to make yourself different from others, What's going to separate you from the rest, And I believe I'm doing what it takes to separate myself from the rest of the group, because I want to be unique, and I'm just pushing it extra, like if my teammates run 3 miles, I run 4, If they go 4 rounds, I go 5, I just make sure I do something extra to make me better, to stay on top,
Now, you guys aren't going to be wearing any headgear anymore, and you're going to be wearing smaller gloves. Do you have any fear that you might get injured before you ever make it to the pro?
Not at all, because I participated in the test event, and I already fought without a headgear with the smaller gloves. The hits are the same, you feel them the same, The only thing is that you gotta be careful with is the bumping the head, the getting cut and all that, but the rest is the same, You're going in there to fight, the purpose is the same, with or without a headgear. The headgear only protects you from cuts, so not having a headgear is not, the only thing I said is the cuts.
So is there any insurance for you guys?
Yeah, they got us covered,
Just in case maybe you guys get hurt or something like that?
They got all that covered, down to the T.
Recently, and this is a different sport, but we had Cain Velasquez of the MMA world win a heavyweight title, the first Mexican to really win a heavyweight title in the heavyweight division. What would that mean to you if you were able to win a Mexican title for them in boxing?
Words I wouldn't be able to use words to describe that feeling. I just know it'd be great, man. It'd mean the world to me if I was capable, which I am going to be capable of in the near future, to capture an Olympic gold medal and a world title in the heavyweight division. It's going to be great, man. All my hard work is going to pay off. All my sacrifices that I've done is gonna pay off, man, and I'm gonna, it's gonna feel good, and I'm gonna fulfill my dream and my dad's, because since I was a little kid, since I was 9 years old, that's all we talk about all the time. Me and my dad, we get on the phone, man, and that's all we talk about. You know, like let's work hard, let's sacrifice, let's give up on some things, and like let's do other things to better ourselves, you know, so we can accomplish those goals.
Is there anything you'd like to tell your fans? You know, the fans that you want to have. You know, what's one thing when they're gonna come see you fight? What do you want them to leave? What impression do you want them to have?
I just want to let them know that I fight with a lot of heart, and I do it for myself and for everybody out there that's ever had a dream, that's ever been put down, that they've told like you're never gonna be nobody in life, man. Hey, hard work pays out, man. So many people doubted me, never believed in me, man, but I just stuck to it. I just listened to my parents. I just listened to people's advice, you know, to keep on the right track. As long as you work hard, there's a lot. I mean, like I said, it ain't easy, but hey, like I said, if it's easy, it's not worth having. So just work hard, and just everything you do it with the passion. And just do it for yourself. Don't do it for nobody else. Just do it for yourself, you know. Because when I go in there, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna fight with all my heart, man. With all my heart, and I'm just gonna prove everybody wrong that's ever doubted me.